Hi there! Today we will see what's inside this blown and melted capacitor here. This capacitor is from an induction motor of a washing machine. Actually, this is the second time the capacitor of our washing machine exploded. It is a sharp semi-automatic washing machine. Its original capacitor also exploded just like this one. And it was 7 years of use after it exploded. So I just buy a new one for it, and for another 5 years again, the history repeats itself. It happens again, but anyway, it's just a cheap replacement. You can see it has a crack and it bulges due to the pressure. The brand is so wear and it's probably made in China. Of course, its capacitance is 4.5 microfarad and it's rated probably 450 volts AC. Its leads is red and black, so it's like it is polarized, but actually it's a non-polarized capacitor. Of course, they need to work at 60 or 50 Hz AC. So with this, it's not shorted. So let's test it with my component tester. Capacitance went down from 4.5 microfarad to just nanofarads, so there's a little bit of capacitance left into it. So let's unbox it using a rotary cutter. So I pry it using pliers. But actually it's better to just use a hacksaw. So this is what inside of the capacitor. It's like a metal film. Is the metal film conductive? Yes, it's conductive, of course. So it's just a compactly rolled on, as we can see, but you may ask how the heck it works. It's like all of the surface of it is conductive. So we know that the capacitor, its two plates are not touching. So by observing it further, the construction looks basically like this. First, there are two plastic insulator, or we call it the dielectric, and they painted a conductive material above it, on this part only, leaving this part here empty. So there are two of it, and then we just flip this one, place it on top of one another. So these are the two plates of the capacitor, and then they compactly roll it, and after that they painted again with a conductive material on the sides. So as we can see, all of its sides is conductive. So now we know its contacts to only one plate like this, and also in the other side. So that is why it's not actually short circuit. So now let's flame test its film. It just quickly melts because it's very thin. Due to capacitor losses, the capacitor heats up and then the plates shorted out, and boom, it explodes. Or maybe there's a high voltage, so it disintegrates. So probably this is the reason why it fails. So just for fun, I soldered its lead back, and let's charge it with a crude half-wave rectifier. So I plug it in the mains, and no explosion. So if we discharge it, nothing much happens, just a little sparks. So that's it, guys. That's what's inside this capacitor, this shitty capacitor. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you're new to my channel.